Hello and welcome to another episode of Never Onside. Hi, this is Joseph, and we have with us, as usual, Mayur. And today it's a late night podcast because, as you guys know, we have the Champions League draw, and we couldn't help ourselves from doing a podcast because we wanted to see like how it goes. Because this is an exciting time for us. Champions League, as always, is something which we are looking forward to. And Mayur, where did you watch this match, the draw from?
So I was watching it on my television and just hoping Barca got a good group, and almost the opposite of it happened. And we are, I guess, in the group of death. So I'm praying, and I just hope we make it through.
Sure. Well, I don't have to worry because United is not in the Champions League. So I didn't bother to watch the draw because I was busy working and I was a bit under the weather as well. So um, let's start off with the, uh, you know, the draws. Yep.
Yes.
So this is what happened. The draw happened in Istanbul, Turkey, I believe.
Yes.
And yeah, this is the uh, eight groups. What was your first reaction, Mayur, after seeing the whole picture?
So as you mentioned, there are two quite good groups from the get-go. One Group C and one Group G. Because apart from Manchester, Sevilla, and Borussia Dortmund, both might struggle. So it looks like an even field. And Group B is something I'm very looking forward to, because again, apart from maybe Atletico Madrid is also a struggling team at the moment, and there are quite a few good matchups in that group as well.
Yeah. So let's go in an order. Let's start with Group A. So this group has Liverpool, Ajax, Napoli, and Rangers from Scotland. Um, so Liverpool might be the favorites to go through, even though they are struggling in the Premier League right now. I'm sure Klopp will figure things out by September 6th, I believe, which is the first
Yes.
game week. Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm sure by then Fabinho would be fit to start matches, and Pep has like Klopp has to figure out something. So I don't worry for Liverpool going through. Ajax has a very young side, and Napoli has started well this season. So I think they have won all their matches this season. So Rangers, I don't give them much of a chance against these teams, but we'll have to see how it goes. Who do you think will go through from this group?
Yeah. So even I will bet my money on Liverpool to surely qualify, and I feel Napoli will be the second team which would qualify for me, because as you mentioned, Ajax had some notable departures from their team: Gravenberch, Mazraoui, and then Lisandro Martinez to United. Maybe even Anthony might move there. So they have had
Yeah.
quite a lot of big name departures in their from their main team, and they have recruited quite a few players, but again they are quite young players, so it will take some time for them to gel up. And Napoli at the minute have had a good team, and they have been together for quite a long time. So I see Napoli and Liverpool
Yeah.
from this group to go
Yeah.
through.
So I also have the same viewpoint. I think Liverpool, followed by Napoli, followed by Ajax, and then Rangers. That is my prediction for this group. Next group is Group B. We have Atletico Madrid, Bayern Leverkusen, Porto, and Club Brugge. Atletico Madrid has not started the season quite well, but um, so has Bayern Leverkusen because they have also not started well.
Yes, they played,
Yeah.
I guess, 4 matches and lost all their 4 matches. Leverkusen. So apart from Bayern Munich in Germany, all other teams are struggling quite a lot.
Yes.
So yes, so Bayern Leverkusen. But I from this group, I fancy Atletico de Madrid, as you mentioned, to go through because of their sheer quality of the players. their team hasn't looked that well in the defense part actually, which is known for like Atletico Madrid is known for their defense. So I bet Atletico to go, and probably Porto from here, because Porto has also started the season quite well, and Bayer Leverkusen might just be a level below to Porto as compared to.
Yeah, so Bayern Leverkusen has a decent team, but the thing is that they have not settled together. I think we have the World Cup hero Patrick Schick in Bayern Leverkusen. He scored a goal from the center line, right, in the
Yes.
Euros. Yeah,
In the yes, in the Euros, yes.
in the Euros. Yep. So,
Yes.
yeah, so they have not gelled yet, but if they can figure out, a solution for their goal scoring issue, because they are playing decent football, but no one is converting the chances up front. So that is the issue they have. If they can sort it out by the Champions League game weeks, then I think Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen, then Porto and Club Brugge. Yeah, I think Porto will give them a huge fight to secure the second position. But we both agree on the fact that Atletico Madrid won't find it difficult because Simeone will figure out a way to get his team past the knockout matches usually. Uh, the Champions League group matches usually. So yeah, let's move on to Group E. Group E has AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg, and Dynamo. Um, Chelsea are not settled yet. They have their issues as well. AC Milan has started well, and I think they are still missing Ibrahimovic in their side. So I believe Chelsea and AC Milan will go through, but Salzburg is also a decent side, I believe. What do you think?
Yeah, if I recall correctly, last season as well, Salzburg went through their group into the knockout stage. So they were performing well compared to from what league they come from and the size of the club. They have the same coach, if I remember correctly, and they also have Sesko, who United were linked to recently.
Sesko, yeah, yeah.
Yes, so they have quite a good player, like quite good profiles and quite good players. So if just in case they might give a competition, but again, I think AC Milan to top this group and Chelsea to come second, because on the current situation, if there are no more signings in the midfield, I see Chelsea a bit struggling compared to AC Milan.
Yep. Yes, let's move on to Group F, where the champions Real Madrid are joined by Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk, Celtics. Real Madrid and Shakhtar Donetsk usually come in the same group. What
Yes,
like I
yes.
remember, like Real Madrid being given a tough time by Shakhtar Donetsk in the past. Yeah, so in this group, Celtic is also there. Coincidentally, this is the first time since 2007 or something since Celtic and Rangers are both coming in the Champions League. Yeah, so in this, as usual, we would expect the Champions League maestros Real Madrid to qualify, followed by um, I would say Leipzig, but I'm not that confident because Leipzig has also not started the season well. They have issues up front. And Shakhtar Donetsk and Celtic, um, I am not sure if they have the squad to give these two clubs a run for their money. What do you think?
Yeah. So for some reason, Madrid gets the easiest group as always. I don't know. Coming from a Barca fan,
Conspiracy.
but yeah,
Conspiracy.
probably conspiracy. But yeah, for that reason, they might be pulling the Shakhtar games to show that there is some competition in the group. But yeah, as you said, Shakhtar has got the better of Madrid in the past 2-3 seasons. So that is again a game to watch out for. Do Real Madrid drop points or do they come out successful? And as compared to Leipzig again had a bad start. But just the sheer fact, Shakhtar coming from Ukraine, and currently the players who play in Shakhtar are also Ukrainian players, not many foreigners play in the league. So I just feel the quality might be a bit low compared to Leipzig. So I see Madrid as the group leader and Leipzig in qualifying in second position.
All right. Then we move on to your favorite club and what a group. Bayern Munich. I saw Muller tweet,
Yes.
let's see you in Munich,
Yes,
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, so that's all in good humor, but let's see what happens in this group because this is a good group stage matches this would be. So Bayern and Barcelona in the same group, and I think Bayern has got the best out like has dominated Barcelona recently in the Champions League. So Xavi has got a lot of players in before the deadline, and I think he's getting rid of some players as well. Oba is almost leaving for sure, but Bayern Munich has started really well, and it almost looks like as if Lewandowski leaving has even rejuvenated them a bit more because as I discussed in the last podcast, I think they have scored 15 goals in the last three matches, and in the first two matches, there were five different scorers in the matches. So that shows that the goals are divided proportionately, and everyone is chipping in with goals, especially Mane, Gnabry, Sane, then Muller. Then these players are really turning it on, and the Bundesliga is really struggling to cope with such quality players in one team. And Barcelona is still in transition. It's trying to, have a solid plan and tactics because Xavi is trying something, but it's not working out um, well for Barcelona. What is your take on this group?
So probably the group of death, and I think it will be a tough ask to face Bayern, considering what Xavi is trying to do. It's in his infant stage, so it's a big ask if you go considering the players we have still. But giving a fight would be the best outcome for me, even though we might lose. But in the past few times, it has looked like only one team playing, and the other team just came to make the numbers up. So
Hmm.
giving a actual fight would be the best possible scenario, and trying to get a draw at least in Camp Nou would be something Xavi might be looking for, which is a realistic target. Coming on to the Inter Milan game, so that is the game which decides the runner-up in this group probably, who goes along with Bayern Munich. So Inter Milan is again a very good team. They have kept most of their players from last season and also have added Lukaku back. So it will
Yeah.
be a difficult match for Barcelona and for Xavi as well. But these are the matches which give you the actual competition and like tells you what level you are at currently, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is something I am looking forward to. But yeah, I am keeping my fingers crossed, and I hope we are the second team which qualify.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there will be any doubt about it. But Bayern will be first and Barcelona second. Inter Milan will Barcelona a fight, but eventually will lose out. That is what all the Barca fans are hoping for, and I'm sure that is what would happen. And moving on to Group D, we have Frankfurt, who have started the season well. Tottenham. Then we have Club
Sporting Club.
Portugal Sporting. When we have Marseille from France. So this is also a tough group, right?
Apart from Spurs, judging by the quality which they have recruited, this shouldn't be a difficult group for Conte. But I feel they are the easy favorites to go through. The fight for the second spot will be there. Frankfurt are the European Cup winners who won the Europa League last time, and Marseille have Dimitri Payet and some few players who can turn up on their day. I again see Hotspur coming as the number one in this group, and probably if I had to put up a name, I would say Marseille would come as second.
So I've been watching a couple of Frankfurt matches, and I would say Tottenham would come first, and Frankfurt would come second. Yeah, so we'll have to see how it goes. Moving on to Group G, we have Man City, Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund, and Copenhagen. Man City has made it a habit of topping the group stages and going on till the last stages and losing there. But I'm sure this season they have signed Haaland for exactly these kind of situations where you need a performance which can win you the match. So Sevilla is also a decent team, which is known for its knockout stage wins, and also they give a lot of upsets. I think last time did the knockout Bayern Munich or someone.
No, that
I
was
think
Villarreal.
Villarreal, yes. Sevilla,
Yes.
that was Villarreal. Yeah, that was.
Yes.
Yeah, so Borussia Dortmund also has not been very impressive because they lack quality in midfield, and also they are missing Haller, Sebastian Haller. So they don't have a out to out number nine who is a well-known player who can chip in with a lot of goals. Haller was doing that last season, but they are missing him because of a medical issue that he has, and he has an unknown return date. I think it's a testicular cancer or something that he has. So they are missing him right now, and they are winning matches, but they are not impressive in doing so. Last match they lost to Bremen, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. So in this, I see Man City and I'll have to say Dortmund. What do you think?
So City is the obvious favorite, and City might be able to rest a few players as well because Sevilla has lost both their starting centre backs. Kunde has come to Barca, and Carlos has gone to Aston Villa. So they have lost their first centre back pairing, and which is a very big issue. And they were looking for a manager in the last season as well, but they didn't got a manager which they wanted. So they continued with Lopetegui. So there is a big issue, and Sevilla hasn't performed well. So even I think Dortmund will be a team who can beat them. So City and Dortmund from this group, and I feel Sevilla might go to Europa and win the Europa because they have been winning quite a lot of Europa.
Yeah, yeah, they have. Yeah, so moving on to Group H, we have PSG, Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi,
Haifa.
which Maccabi Haifa. What
Yes.
is it, Israel or somewhere?
No.
Where is-
Even I am not sure. But I saw two of their players were tagging Messi and Neymar, and they were already asking for their jerseys on Twitter. So it was funny to see they already tagged.
Yeah, yeah, they are from Israel
Yes.
actually. I just
Oh,
looked it
is
up.
oh.
They are from
So
Israel.
they were tagging Messi and Neymar. They tagged and please give us your shirt. So that was a funny touch. They are already starting planning on that. So yeah, but this group there are a lot of reunions. Juventus have got Di Maria who will be returning to PSG, and they have also accepted the deal with PSG for Paredes. So again,
Paredes.
two players going there. Again, Juventus have been struggling a bit in defensive, but same like Atletico Madrid, Juventus were also known for their rigid defense of Chiellini Bonucci, but eventually even Delete has left them for Bayern, and they have been lacking a few defenders here and there as well. So PSG clear winners here with the form they are currently in. I can't see Juventus backline stopping them, and Benfica were a bit. of a trouble last time around for Barca. They qualified instead of Barca. They came second in their group, so they might give a tough fight to Juventus. But the lack of Darwin Nunez might affect the overall progress. But I see Paris Saint-Germain as the first group winner and Juventus as second.
Yes. Uh, Same thing for me. Paris and Juventus. PSG has looked like a title contender for Champions League. I think PSG, Bayern, City, and Real Madrid. Four teams I would see going to the
Semi-finals.
semi-finals.
And if you had to
Yeah,
pick a winner at this point of time,
Bayern Munich for sure,
oh, okay,
and close second by Paris. Judging from the form right now,
right now,
but
yes,
you will
yes.
never know. By
What happens?
November
Yes.
7th, I think we have the round of 16 draw. Yeah, by then
No,
the landscape would change, I guess.
I guess it should be after the World Cup break, but it's again it is a season where there is World Cup in between. So
Huh.
again, quite a few things can change over once the players are back from their World Cup campaigns. So it will
Yeah,
be
it is November
definitely.
7. It is November 7
Oh,
only. I
okay.
read from the UEFA Champions League site. So
So
probably they will be done with the group stage and then they'll have the draw and then they'll,
leave.
32 and then they'll leave. Yeah.
So it will be an interesting watch. For me, probably City are the favorite, followed by PSG or Bayern. So for winning it, going it till the end. So let's see how it turns out. We will be also covering Champions League matches when they once they start from 6th September. We'll be trying to do some like some specific podcast for Champions League as well, just like this. And hopefully we come back tomorrow for the Europa League group draw as well. Again,
Yep.
United, Arsenal, some good teams playing over
Yeah, yeah.
there. So we'll have a look on the Europa League groups as well. So see you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.